All right, welcome back to Born Reviews. Plain here.
Very surprised here.
And we are ready to check out some more Ricky Gervais. And I'm really excited for this one because I've talked a lot about his Golden Globes thing, and no, we're not reacting to that.
I was going to say, is that what this is?
We should still do that. I just assume that
Copyright.
we won't. Yeah, it'll get blocked right away. But this is what, Jody?
Ricky Gervais's harsh roasts that shattered egos.
When I first read that title, when I was looking for a video to react to, I thought it said shattered eggs. There was a girl's face in the thumbnail that looked like really annoyed and embarrassed. And so I thought, is that like a band? The Shattered Eggs? And I'm like, oh, it's egos.
Oh my gosh, that should be the name of a band, The Shattered
I'm
Eggs.
pretty sure it's got to be at some point. There's so many crazy names out there. So I'm excited for this because this guy, he's very, very witty, very clever, and he does not care who, the name of comedy, who he, embarrasses and
He has
humiliates.
been very open about that he doesn't think there's anything that you can't make fun of.
Exactly. So we're going to check this out. If you like our reaction way, please don't forget to
Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded video.
Must be aware. Do not get scared of the underwear. Here, I don't know. We go.
Nearly had to take a paternity test. What a waste of a test that would have been.
Sorry, I think we missed it for a second.
Justin Bieber nearly had to take a paternity test. What a waste of a test that would have been. No, he's not the father. The only way that he could have impregnated a girl was if he'd borrowed one of Martha Stewart's old turkey basters. Open wide.
Ricky Gervais is a master of wit and savage comebacks, from playful jabs
Please let Piers buy a Kinder Egg.
to full-blown clashes with disrespectful hosts.
Just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right.
These are the all-time best clapbacks from the British legend himself. When it comes to award shows, you can't ignore Will Smith's outburst against Chris Rock, and it makes you wonder, what would Ricky have done if he were hosting that night?
Saying, oh, what would have happened if Ricky had been hosting it? And I said nothing, because I wouldn't have made a joke about his wife's hair. I'd have made a joke about her boyfriend. And then that trended, and that made the papers, and it just went on and on. That's a big thing though, to slap someone at
It's insane.
the Oscars. It's insane.
What's
And
Leonardo
to not be kicked
DiCaprio
out?
known for the most?
Yes.
His breakout performance in Titanic? Or is it his Oscar win for The Revenant in 2016? Those are all honorable mentions, but he's definitely best known for dating substantially younger women.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you're nearly 50, son.
If there's one person Ricky's publicly tormented
that
for
joke. That's a
years,
good
it's
one.
definitely
That's
Mel
funny.
Gibson.
How you doing, all right? Cheers. I've had a couple. I like a drink as much as the next man. Unless the next man is Mel Gibson.
Is he really there?
For some
Oh,
context,
wow.
Mel Gibson had just been arrested for driving under the influence. He's also been at the center of multiple controversies for his openly
Really?
aggressive anti-Semitic
Yes.
remarks. And of course, with the world watching, Ricky couldn't resist using that.
Mel Gibson, come on. No, come on. I'm not gonna have a go at him.
But he is.
He's been through a lot. Not as much as the Jews, to be fair. Is beautiful, talented, and Jewish, apparently. Mel Gibson told me that. He's obsessed. Please welcome Scarlett Johansson. A few years ago, on this show, I made a joke about Mel Gibson getting a bit drunk and saying a few unsavoury things. We've all done it. I wasn't judging him, but now I find myself in the awkward position of having to introduce him again. Listen, I'm sure it's embarrassing for both of us, okay? And I blame NBC for this terrible situation. Mel blames... We know who Mel blames. I want to say something nice about Mel before he comes out. So, Oh, yeah, okay. Here you go. I'd rather have a drink with him in his hotel room tonight than with Bill Cosby. Please, Malcolm. Mel Gibson.
Then there was the time he came face to face with the notoriously irritating TV host Joy Behar, who's had her fair share of clashes with celebrities like Matthew McConaughey and Russell Brand.
The Golden Globes, a lot of time you are politically incorrect.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about offence, isn't it? When people say they're offended, it's that, just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right, you know? It's... offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You know, so you can't second-guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one.
And in another interview, she accused him of being sexist, even though she had literally groped him just minutes earlier.
One thing they thought was mean, and we'll decide whether it was mean or not, okay? Referring to Sex and the City 2, you said, I was sure the Golden Globe would go to the team that airbrushed that poster.
Yeah.
A little sexist.
No, it's not.
Rewind just a few seconds.
No, they said keep it quick, just go and sit down.
Okay, so we can touch it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
While Ricky didn't let his comedic side loose with Joy, he definitely used it to demolish one of Piers Morgan's dumbest arguments.
Iowa has been giving out gun permits to blind people, not just partially blind, but completely blind people who aren't allowed legally to drive cars. Their constitutional right would be damaged if, and they gave an example of, you know, if they were fully sighted and used a gun, just because they lost their sight, why should they lose the constitutional right to continue having a gun?
Yeah, well, it's a difficult one, but the short answer is because they can't see what they're shooting.
Then, when Piers tried to steer the conversation, Ricky shut it down with a perfectly timed comedic comeback.
Buy a Kinder Egg, you know those little eggs with little toys in? Because it may choke me, so they're a health hazard. But where the Kinder Egg would be sold in a British store, they instead have an AR-15 assault rifle.
Dear America, please let Piers buy a Kinder Egg. but don't let him buy a gun.
You see what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
Here, you try it.
I can't.
No, I can't.
Come on.
My shoulders won't let me do this.
Sorry,
Huh? What?
how is this not a breakdown? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna...
I'm trying to help you.
That's amazing.
But available for streaming.
I've never seen you so animated.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you. On Netflix.
I thought you were giving up.
Okay.
In 2017, Ronan Farrow's work exposed the abuse and harassment happening in Hollywood, with a particular focus on Harvey Weinstein. So when Ricky Gervais found himself in the same room as some of the accused, how could he not turn it into comedy gold?
Tonight isn't just about the people in front of camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. Our next presenter starred in Netflix's Bird Box, a movie where people survive by acting like they don't see a thing. Sort of like working for Harvey Weinstein. You did it. I didn't. You did it. Shut the fuck up.
Ricky Gervais has a new game show here on ABC called Child Support, and he really wanted to be here to promote it in person, but he's very busy not being here to promote it in person. So he made a video, he sent a video, and I don't know exactly what the nature of the video is. He wants it to be a surprise, okay? So, well, just roll it, I guess.
Yeah, hi, Jimmy. Sorry I'm not there in person, but, you know, I can't be bothered. To be honest.
By his fifth Golden Globes appearance, Ricky was clearly fed up. His speech was less comedy and more confrontation. In this segment, he reminded them they're just celebrities, not gods among men.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and f*** off, okay?
Even though Steve Carell's version of The Office is more popular, the UK original actually came first, and this host clearly didn't do her research before bringing Ricky on.
Jack, of course, you play, in the UK version of The Office, play the boss.
He's not going to be good.
What is the weirdest excuse that you've ever heard?
You say the UK version.
Yes.
I call it the original.
Thanks for watching, and see.
Okay, so it's
Okay,
not
I
that
thought
she
that
didn't
was-
know.
I thought that was gonna be so much worse.
That's just what we refer to it as
Yes.
because it's so. The U.S. version is so popular.
Because we're in
But
the
yes,
U.S.
it is the
just
original.
like the U.K. version is popular because you're in the U.K. Yeah. He has a lot of guts to say some of those things at the awards. I don't watch the awards, so
You got all of them
I don't
in
see that.
front of you.
Yes.
And even if you're someone like myself, and even obviously you as well, where we're not like celebrity worship type people.
No.
It's still like, I would assume when you're in the presence of these people you've seen on movies and TV screens for like 30, 40 years, you're still going to be like a little bit in awe. And maybe because he's a star himself too, but he just
doesn't care. Okay, this sounds really, really bad, but when I've gone traveling with certain people, they're constantly looking for like famous people. If we're somewhere like in England or in California and stuff, some of my friends are like, "Oh, I really, really want to see, somebody," or I heard something, and I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Like, I don't care. I don't know. I hate this to be like, "Oh, I'm so much better," but I don't know if I would really care too much. I don't follow up on anything. I don't watch any of the Oscars or anything. I don't follow up on their lives. I don't realize half the time that they're divorced or married or whatever. I don't watch a lot of the movies either. I just don't care.
Yeah, I don't want to say I go as far as I just don't care. I don't care enough to go up and ask for an autograph or a picture or anything like that. But I do think it's cool. Like, we were at the airport years ago and Jessica Simpson was there. I didn't even recognize her. I didn't even recognize her at first. Someone pointed out. I was like, oh my gosh. And she looks so much shorter in person. Like, you see these people on TV, I always think they're just much taller than they really are. I thought that was cool, but I didn't go up and talk to her. I didn't bother her life or anything. I didn't take a picture. I didn't post about it or this or that. I just thought it was kind of cool. Someone I saw on TV a bunch of times, showing at an airport. Because these people live these crazy lives. They really, really do. Lives way different than ours. So that's why I love his joke. Like, don't give political advice. 'Cause
Yes.
unless it's like human stuff, like the whole We movement, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know? Especially a lot of them have been looking the other way when stuff was going on because it was taboo to talk about it. But when you're talking about this or that, when you're going on your jets and you don't know what you're talking about. So I completely agree.
I don't mind if you're on the same political side I'm on. But at the same time, money likes to live with money.
That's how most people are. But yes, and just as far as the thumbnail, that thing was not in there at all. Clickbait. If you like our reaction to this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want us to react to his monologues at the Golden Globes or elsewhere, please let us know in the comment section. And until next time.
Goodbye.
Elsewhere.
I did not get the Harvey thing, but I think it's because I don't know the story.
They had said beforehand, they said,